Who is gonna beat who? Thurman versus Tszyu. Boom, 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 boom.
Yep, I'm sure everybody heard the news. Keith one time Thurman versus Tszyu. It's your boy, Mr. 926, aka Bushido the Dragon, aka the Black Mage, aka I could just do this all day. The two-time demonetized champion of the world.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Smash the like button.
Keith one time Thurman, y'all. He finally returns. And he finally got a fight. This is against Tszyu. Now I told you guys this a few days ago. I think it was one of my Tszyu videos or something. I forgot what video it was, but I left it in the video somewhere late in the video that I heard a rumor that Keith Thurman was going to be facing Tszyu. Sure enough, here it is. So my sources behind the scenes be pretty on point. When your boy Bushido kind of tell you he heard a rumor, 9 times out of 10 is pretty accurate. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Keith one time Thurman, man, he finally returns, y'all. It's been a while since we've seen Keith in the ring. Of course, as we know, last time we seen him was against Barrios, and that was like 720 some days ago. But let's see what Keith Thurman has to say today.
Fight fans, let's go. Real news. It's your boy Keith Thurman versus Tszyu. Coming to you Las Vegas, March 30th, live Amazon Prime pay-per-view. Come on, baby. Who is gonna beat who? Thurman versus Tszyu. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey man, I don't care, man. This dude gets me lit as fuck with his energy, man. Yeah, man, Keith Thurman finally returns, y'all. But guess what? It's not a title fight like we originally thought, right? There came out reports that the WBO isn't going to sanction this fight. So it's going to be at a catchweight at 155, non-title fight. But if Tszyu does lose, he will have to vacate the title. That's how this goes. Yeah. So this is going to be interesting to see. I mean, Keith Thurman, March 30th, Tszyu, Amazon Prime pay-per-view. It should be on pay-per-view, though, right? Your introduction fight to the platform. Should it be on pay-per-view right away? You gotta give the fans something. You gotta give the fans a sample of what's to come on that new app, on that new platform. That's what I think. That's my opinion. You want to get people's attention. Fans see these guys, right? Your average casual fans that's scrolling through Amazon, they may know who Keith is. They may not. They probably likely don't know who Tszyu is. I don't know if this should be on pay-per-view for the first go round, just so you can kind of get people familiarized with some of these fighters and stuff like that. But they gonna have to pay these dudes some way, and pay-per-view is the way to pay. You know how Al Heyman do. He put everything on pay-per-view. So yeah, man, good for Keith though. He kind of leapfrogged in front of Terrence Crawford and got the Tszyu fight. You know what I'm saying? And Keith Thurman's been inactive for quite a while, and he do need to get back to work. And normally we would expect him to kind of look to get a tune-up in, but Keith Thurman, he's hopping right into the fire this time. So this leads a lot of people to believe that, he may be just looking to cash out, because we haven't seen you in a minute. And then you just hopping in here with Tszyu, moving up a weight class. Like, boxing fans, like, this isn't normal Keith Thurman behavior. You know what I'm saying? This isn't behavior that we expect from Keith. So yeah, as of right now, nobody else really said anything about it as far as like guys who was potentially going to be facing Tszyu, like Crawford or anybody like that. Jermell Charlo, actually, we haven't heard nothing from him. But yeah, man, Tszyu and Keith one time Thurman is actually really official now. Is officially official. Who gonna win a fight? I don't know. Keith Thurman, it's hard to say. Inactivity is a fighter's biggest killer. Is a fighter killer. Is inactivity. Keith Thurman get up in there. He may feel like he can do some shit, but his timing may not be right. He just may not feel it. You know what I'm saying? Until he gets hit, or maybe somewhere late in the fight, like he did against Pacquiao. Like he wasn't really into the fight until later on in the fight. Then he kind of start turning up on Pacquiao a little bit, but it was already too late by then. So Keith will have to start fast he gonna have to be in tremendous shape. As we all know, Keith Thurman, despite his inactivities, when we do see him, he still seems to have a really good gas tank, and he still seems to be able to move those legs. So yeah, man, should be an interesting fight. You know, Keith Thurman's a crafty fighter, experienced fighter, and it's a different style than Tim Tszyu is probably used to. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still leaning towards Tim, right? But it's not definite. It's not definite. I'm just leaning towards Tim just because Keith Thurman's been inactive, and despite how I feel about it, inactivity is a huge, huge factor for these fighters, man. You know, you could be great as you want to be, but if you going up against a guy who's almost at your level, but he's been active and you haven't been active, well, what do you think is going to happen, right? So I'm leaning towards Tim Tszyu as of right now. You know, I got to see how Keith looks. You know, I know Keith could fight. I know he could do his thing, but you know, he's 34, 35 now. He hasn't fought in a significant amount of time. He had a lot of spots of inactivity throughout his career, and I don't know, man. This is a
real news.
This is a big moment, big opportunity for Keith, though. You know, the fight is actually Thurman versus Tszyu too now, I believe, since there's a non-title fight. First we thought it was Tszyu Thurman, but I believe it's Thurman Tszyu. Thurman's the more popular fighter, and there's no belt on the line now. So yeah, it's really just I don't know, man. You know, Keith Thurman probably could have stayed at 147, tried to fight Boots, you know, get that belt from Boots, then try to entice Crawford. But he going up to fight Tszyu, he ain't getting no belt, so it ain't gonna be no enticing from Crawford. Now, if he beats Tim Tszyu, Crawford may be interested, but what does Keith Thurman have to offer from winning a non-title fight catchweight? So yeah, man. Me personally, Keith Thurman's, like I said, y'all, Keith Thurman's great for the sport. You need guys like this right here who can get on the front of the camera and start giving you this type of, you know, this look, the promos. You know, you need guys like that can do that. Keith Thurman is one of those guys that can do that. However, we haven't seen Keith Thurman doing it. But yeah, man, we gonna see him March 30th against Tim Tszyu. Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.